So this is PaBoon Café. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes outside of Pattaya. I'll put a map up and also put the location in the description so you can see where it is. There's plenty of parking outside, so if you've got cars, no problem at all. You could actually get a taxi or a Bolt, I would have thought. And it's one of these places, a little sort of like petting zoo. You can sort of buy sort of fish food and feed the goats and things. And there's plenty of fish to feed. Or you can just have lunch. I've come for lunch, so you can sit, get like a little hut or a gazebo just down by the lake, in amongst the fish, and you can order sort of a bit of lunch up. I'll show you the menu. I'll show you what I'm getting, and I'm actually going to tell you about the very first hotel I stayed in Thailand all those years ago. So yeah, be interested in the comments. What was your first hotel you stayed at? So yeah, right, let's go and have a lunch, and I'll show you around. And even as I'm standing there, the fish are gathering. So my drinks arrived, coconut smoothie, 120 baht. So the tables are fairly low. I mean, you're right near the fish, so you can't get any closer than the fish. If I can show you the table, you're actually sitting on the floor. So yeah, it's a little bit unusual. But yeah, as coconut smoothies go, that's actually quite nice. Yeah, so you can come in here, it's free to come in, you just order, you've got to get a table number as you come in reception, and they sort of, you can pick a seat, and then you order from the menu. I put the menu up, yeah, it's not the cheapest place, but yeah, you obviously come here for the sort of, the petting zoo, and yeah. But the food certainly looks quite nice what I've seen going around, so I'll show you that when that turns up. Oh, we've just got a duck arrived. Here he goes. So, while I'm waiting for my food, I thought I would have a quick chat about my first ever hotel I stayed in Thailand, actually. My very first one was the Bel Air Princess, which I don't know if I've probably mentioned that before. And it's, I think I booked, it's when you sort of book 3 to 4 nights and you got your third night, or you book 3 nights and you got your 4th night free. And it was in Soi, I think it's Soi 4 in Bangkok. And I remember like turning up at the Soi and it was like, oh my God, what have I done? But as soon as you went into the hotel, there was at least 4 or 5 immaculately dressed ladies that opened the door for you, and it was just so welcoming. It was a level of service I've never come across anywhere. And I always remember, I think the following year I went to America, and I went to Vegas, and they were all, oh, this is the best service in the world, and it's not even close. It really isn't. I mean, the service at that hotel, I always remember it. Yeah, every time you walked into the hotel, someone would open the door for you, and they really couldn't do you enough. And I think that was probably one of the reasons why I, liked Thailand so much. And for 3 nights, I had an absolute brilliant stay. It really was good. And I've been back there since, and it's still quite a nice hotel. It's changed a bit, sort of thought it's changed a bit since those days. Because I remember Gulliver's, I used to eat in Gulliver's and go up and down the sort of the market on the sort of Suckermit Road. There'd be a night market selling all the sort of the coffee t-shirts and the, everything really that you'd haggle away at. And I think I've still got some of the t-shirts I bought the first time. Don't remember them being expensive, 100 baht sort of touch. But in those days, I think it was at least 55 to the pound, if not more. Might even been 63 actually. But yeah, great value, great hotel, and I'd say that was my first stay in Thailand. And from there, I actually went to Hua Hin. I'd not actually heard of Pattaya in those days, so I went down to Hua Hin and stayed a few nights in, I think there's a Holiday Inn. It's changed now. Yeah, it's now the Regency, and I have been back since. And there is a video about it actually. But yeah, I'm sure it was the Holiday Inn, and it was a huge beach, and again, great hotel. So yeah, we go. That was my first sort of experiences of hotels in Thailand. So let me know what your first hotel was. Have you been back since? Have I visited it? There must be plenty of people that, have stayed. Oh, my food's arrived. PaBoon crab, thanks so much. Well, there you go. That looks quite nice. Knife and fork would have been. Oh, they're over there. Yeah, so I've got a fried chicken salad with Caesar salad. 220 baht. That's right, I put the menu up at the end. Yeah, so anyway, so let me know about the first hotels you stayed at in Thailand. I'd love to know. I'm going to sort of, I'll show you the food while I'm here. There you go, come up a bit. Yeah, so you got your fried chicken on top, lettuce, tomatoes, bit of parmesan cheese, a few radishes. Yeah, so just a basic salad. That's quite nice though. Stick some of this on. Yeah, the hardest bit is getting comfortable to actually eat it. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll sit on the floor again. Oh yeah, that's better. Double cushion. Yeah, that's better. Right, as long as the fish don't jump in and get it. Right, there you go. I'm going to get on with this. So yeah, in the comments, tell me your first hotels you stayed at in Thailand. I'd love to know. You probably find I might have actually stayed at a few of them myself. So I'm going to get on with this, and I'll show you around the rest of the zoo and the cafe area. Well, there you go. That was actually really nice. So all that's left to do now is to have a quick lay down, spend the rest of the afternoon just relaxing by the fish. Beware the rabbit bites. Just that one, I'm guessing then. There you go, look, they even bring the food to your table for you. You know? Oh, do you want to be in it too? There you go. Always. There you go. That's my little look around this place. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend coming here. It's been quite a nice sort of relaxing morning. If you want to get out of sort of the hustle and bustle of Pattaya, it's definitely worth having a trip out. Yeah, the menu's a bit inexpensive, but I say it's the food was really nice, and it's definitely a good way of spending a few hours out of the city. So I'll say leave this one here. So thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.